Guys, welcome to this TeamCity tutorial part 3. In this part, what we are going to see is the administration settings of the TeamCity server. So on the right hand side, you will find this link administration. Click on that, and then on the left hand side, you will find all these settings of the TeamCity server. So first is projects. So from this page, you can create a new project or project from the URL, and you can also view the currently configured projects, and you can edit those projects, or you can delete, copy, move, archive projects. So these options are available from here, and you can also do the same actions with the build configurations as well, like copy, move, or delete the build configurations. Then the next setting is build time. So here you can it gives the picture like which builds which project were executed for and for how long. Like you can see that Maven project was builds inside these projects were executed for the maximum amount of time, that is 23 minutes, and it's also giving the percentage, like out of that unit was executed for the 15 minutes, and similarly it is showing the details for the other projects as well. So you can basically view the build time for the particular projects, and you can select also the month or the 24 hours this particular types, or you can group by the projects, and you can also view the data for the last week or the last month as well. Then disk usage, similar to the build time, we can view how much builds disk space is being used by each project or the builds inside those projects. We can view that data, and we can easily find out like which projects are consuming maximum amount of data, and then do something about that. On the server health, it shows possible issues on the server, like here it is saying that there are some similar VCS routes that TeamCity has found. So from that particular page you can find out different issues in the TeamCity server, and then resolve those. For example, here it is saying that unused VCS route, and in the suggested configuration settings it is saying that there are 10 items. So you can click on these links and then find out those issues and then resolve them. In the audit, it shows all the activities that are being that have been done in the TeamCity server, and by which user as well. So you can select by date, by user, and then find out what actions have been done by that particular user, and on which date. Then in the user management section, you can add or remove the users and the groups. For example, if I click on users, it will display this users list, and by clicking on this checkbox you can add or remove users from this particular TeamCity server. In the nuggets, you can configure the nugget server for the TeamCity, and you can give the authenticated feed URL, you can give the nugget.exe path, etc. Here we can like define different tools. And in the next section we have got global settings. So here you can specify where to put the directories, artifact directories, then what database we have to use, then data directory. Then we can change the server URL from here, and then we can also specify maximum build artifact file size. For example, some builds create the artifacts, so what should be the maximum artifact size of the particular artifact, you can specify here in the KB. And default build execution timeout is 0 minutes, so it means there is no timeout. But if you want to like leave or quit the builds that are running for very long time, you can give the time here, say for example 30 minutes. So after 30 minutes every build will be stopped, and then it will be reported as the timeout build. Then here we have got version control system settings. So in the version control we have given the check interval as 60 seconds. That means after every 60 seconds TeamCity will check for the changes in the version controls, like git repository or the SVN repository. And in the quiet period we have given 60 seconds. That means before running the build for the changes, it will wait for the 60 seconds, and then if there are no changes within that period, it will kick off the build. Otherwise it will again wait for another 60 seconds. That's the quiet period. Then in the authentication, we have got credential authentication models, HTTP authentication models, and we can also like allow the login as guest user by clicking on this checkbox. Then in the email notifier and the Jabber notifier, these two settings are required to send the notifications for the builds. So here you can specify the SMTP server username and password, and same for the Jabber as well. Then in the Agent Cloud, you can create a new profile for the Agent Cloud. In the diagnostics, here you can troubleshoot the problems in the Teamcity. Here you can specify like view what the memory uses of the server, then CPU uses of the server as well, and find out the problems in the server. You can view the server logs, then VCS status, etc. So all that things you can do from here. In the backup, you can take the backup of your Teamcity server. Here you can select a basic or the custom or all except the build artifacts, and then a backup file will be created which you can import in the another machine. In the projects imports, as you can see that we can import the backed up files, and that backup file should be kept in this particular directory .build server /import under your user directory, and then that file will be used to import the settings for the build or the Teamcity server. Then in the licenses, you can view the licenses which you are using. So right now I'm using the professional mode, and then 3 agents are maximum number of authorized agents is 3, and build configurations I can have is 20. So I can add new license by clicking on this one. Then in the cleanup settings, we can specify like when the build history should be cleaned up. So right now it is enabled periodical cleanup, and I have given the time as 3 hours. That means after every 3 hours builds will be cleaned up. And here it is also showing the previous cleanup data, and at the end it is also showing the free space, total artifacts, total logs, etc. Then in the UJ statistics, it shows the UJ statistics like all the details of the server, like total build configurations, agent pools, active build configurations, then artifact dependencies, total projects in this Teamcity server, then users, user groups, then how much is the server load, personal build count, ID users, web users, then which web browser is being used to access this Teamcity server, then all types of triggers, like what kind of triggers is being used in which builds, like what investigations, tests have been investigated, or the builds are being investigated, then coverage engines, which coverage engines are being used. All these settings are there, and also here it is giving the server configuration, details of the server version, then platform, Java, and that server is using. And finally we have plugins list, where we can view all plugins that have been installed in this Teamcity server, and then we can also upload the new plugin by clicking on this upload plugin zip. And that's all about the administration in the Teamcity. If you like this video, hit like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. If you like this video, hit like button.
Hi friends, if you find this video useful, please hit like button, and for more videos, please subscribe to my channel, and also visit www.softforce.org for more tutorials and updated videos. Thanks for watching my video.